Hey guys, it's Robin, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today is our last Scentsy Family Reunion recap. Today was day 4 of Scentsy Family Reunion. It's Friday, and so things just wrapped up for the day. Fairly early in the day so that consultants can make their way home. So I have got everything that was talked about today here. Just a quick little recap. Most of this is applicable to everybody, consultant or customer. A few things here are just for consultants. I'll try to put those things towards the end so that if you're not a consultant, you can just get the stuff you're here for first. Let's see here. Okay, so quite a bit happened today. The first thing that was discussed was that Scentsy is now going to be doing ads on Disney+. So Disney+ runs ads sometimes before your show starts, and there is a new Scentsy ad that was produced by Disney, just featuring the Stitch line in our catalog. So that will be running from July 22nd through October 7th, so watch for that on Disney+, really exciting. Oh, here's a little update that's kind of interesting for everyone, I think. This is a little update on the charitable cause stuff. So Scentsy does, one of their keywords and missions is generosity. And so they do a lot of like donations to different causes. So they say that over their time, they have donated $18 million to causes that are helping children, families, and communities. So in the last year, they featured just a few different things that they've donated to. So if you remember the Heart to Heart charitable cause warmer, twice a year, Scentsy does a charitable cause warmer. There's one in each of our seasonal catalogs. Heart to Heart was the one for last fall and winter. It was really beautiful. I love that one, have that one. That warmer earned $200,000 US to distribute to global nonprofits that focus on fostering and adopting children and supporting those families who are fostering and adopting. Another one, the Breast Cancer Awareness Collection. That was a limited time offer collection that we had last October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That campaign raised $630,000 US to go to breast cancer awareness and breast cancer related charities. So that's a really, really great cause and a lot of money that was raised to forward that effort. So that was really, really awesome. They also were able to donate from our mental health awareness collection in the springtime. That one raised $300,000 globally in US dollars to go to 31 different charities worldwide that focus on mental health. So that was awesome. So good job everyone for getting that and helping the cause. And then this one was not related to Scentsy products. This is just a event that Scentsy hosts every year. It was the Rockathon. So they host a Rockathon in Idaho where they are. That raised $260,000 for teen mental health related charities. So really cool. And yeah, lots of good work there. And that's kind of just a little rundown of the charitable cause stuff. They did mention that the current, like in the spring summer catalog, the current right now charitable cause warmer is our Cherry Blossom Warmer. That one is focusing on domestic violence related charities. They said it's going to be providing funds to nonprofits that help with emergency shelter and counseling for survivors of domestic violence. So really, really good cause, near and dear to my heart. Then they said for the fall and winter season, they have the Woven Charitable Cause Warmer that's coming to the catalog. I had showed that in my video on day 2 with the fall, with the updates. It might have been day 1. Might have been day 1. It's a woven glazed ceramic warmer. It's really nice, very neutral. That one is going to be focusing on food pantries, meal programs, and food rescue nonprofits to address hunger in different places worldwide. So if you want to nominate a nonprofit that you know focuses on food insecurity or hunger, you can nominate your favorite nonprofit by going to scentsycharitablecause.com, and you can nominate them to receive funds from the next season's charitable cause warmer. So you can definitely get involved that way and nominate your favorite charity. And that can be customers or consultants. Anyone can nominate a charity. Next up is the Super Secret LTO. So they had been talking about this Super Secret LTO for a while. I kind of thought it might be like a separate product, but it's actually a product that they announced a couple days ago, and we've talked about it briefly already in one of my previous videos. It is the Lord of the Rings collection. So the Super Secret LTO is the Lord of the Rings collection, they confirmed. And so this is coming out on July 29th, so very soon. So get your orders ready and kind of get prepared for this one. This is the Unlit Warmer. It's the bag end warmer in the little Bilbo Baggins house. So this is it unlit. It's a bulb warmer. It has a dish. I'm going to show you a little bit more detail here. This is the dish. It says Lord of the Rings, and then it does have Elvish script around the top there. You can see it better when it's lit up. Let's see here. Okay, and here is the back of the warmer, and they never miss details. Like even the back is prettily done. So they have a sign with all the different directions to the locations. They have Gandalf and Frodo going for their little walk. Really, really nice. So that is the detail on the warmer. That's the back. So even the back is nice to look at. And then here is the licensed image of the warmer lit up next to the bar. The bar is called Shire Sunrise. So here is Shire Sunrise, the bar. And I don't recall the notes on that. We'll have details on that here pretty soon. But there we go. So the bar and the warmer, again, available July 29th. So really exciting. That is our super secret LTO for July. The next section here is just specific to consultants, so I'll save that for the end. Now the next one here is something that they didn't actually announce, but they teased. So they gave some really strong hints that we are going to be getting in November, no specific date yet, a launch of the movie Wicked or The Wizard of Oz, one of the two. So it's sounding like Wicked or The Wizard of Oz. So no details on that yet. Don't know what it's going to encompass or whether we're right about that guess, but they dropped some pretty serious hints there. So yeah, no information on that yet. We'll probably know in the next month or two. The last thing that's really relevant to everybody that they announced was that there is going to be a Walt Disney World Signature Treats bar collection. So this will be a 5-bar collection launching in October, no specific date yet. But it's going to be 5 bars. They're all bakery bars. So this is really the season for the bakery lovers. We are getting all kinds of goodies this season. So the first one is called Mickey Mouse's Cinnamon Bun Bash, and I think I have pictures here. Now I have pictures. I don't think I can show them because they're not the official licensed images. They're just screenshots from their slides. So I don't think I can show them publicly here. But they are like very realistic looking labels with the baked treats on them. They're pretty, very, very fun bakery line. So the first one is Mickey Mouse's Cinnamon Bun Bash. And now they didn't really give us notes. They did like a little like barbershop quartet kind of thing and like sang notes. So I'll tell you what they sang, and I don't know if this is the official notes or not, but here we are. So Mickey Mouse's Cinnamon Bun Bash is freshly baked, sugar sweet, cinnamon tasty treat. So freshly baked, sugar sweet, cinnamon tasty treat. That one is going to be fantastic. I can't see many people disliking a cinnamon bun scent. The next one is Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight. And that one, I couldn't really hear what they said, but beyond such a delight. So they didn't really give any notes as far as that one goes, but Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight, I'm guessing mixed fruit, hazelnut, and waffles. That one sounds like it's going to be a really good one too. So such a delight. Churro So Sweet, and all they said was can't be beat. So we don't have any notes on that, but it's going to smell like a churro, which is probably to say like deep fried cinnamon sugar donut type smell. Next we have Candy Apple Delight. This one is Candy Apple So Delightful is what they said. So again, I don't know specific notes on that one, but Candy Apple So Delightful is what they said about it. And that was Candy Apple Delight. The last one in this 5-pack is Glazed Almond Dreams, and they said sugar and spice twice as nice. So from that we can surmise that there's sugar and a cinnamon component or some kind of spice component. So Glazed Almond Dreams, probably an almond note as well. And I'm wondering how that's going to compare to something like Almond Croissant that we had in the catalog before, because Almond Croissant had a cinnamon sugar note as well, and an almond note. So I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of similar. So again, I'll run through those names really quick. This is the Walt Disney World Signature Treats line, launching sometime in October. Mickey Mouse's Cinnamon Bun Bash, Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight, Churro So Sweet, Candy Apple Delight, and Glazed Almond Dreams. So super fun 5-bar treat line coming out. Now, is there anything else that is everybody specific? Nope, that is everything for everybody. However, if you're not a consultant right now, and you're just a customer, you might want to stick around because this is just kind of fun stuff to find out. And if you've been considering joining, there is a join promotion on for the entire month of July. So another 10 days or so, 12 days, somewhere in there. And this can let you know what the incentive trip is. I'm going to talk about the incentive trip and next year's Scentsy Family Reunion. Now, the incentive trip is something that you can earn or work towards, and it doesn't start accumulating until August 1st. So if you join in July, you're on the same footing and you have all the time you need to earn that incentive trip if that's something you want to do. So there we go. So here is the information that is consultant specific. So as for the incentive trips, there is a global incentive trip that anyone in any region can earn. It is a cruise. So this cruise is going to be from June 13th to 20th, so a 7-day cruise in 2025. The destination ports on that cruise are going to be Athens, Greece, Santorini, Greece, Ephesus, Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey, and Mykonos, Greece. So 3 Grecian cities and 2 cities in Turkey, and that should be a good time for everyone who earns it. Whether I earn it or not, I'm not going to be able to go to that one because my daughter's birthday is June 13th and I couldn't leave her for her birthday. So I am going to, if I do end up earning it, which I don't know if I will, but if I do, I will not be taking that trip. But it sounds fantastic. Everyone's going to have a great time. In January, there is a Global Leader Retreat. That only applies if you're a director or above. So they did announce World Tour. World Tour is kind of like Scentsy Family Reunion Light. Instead of having one big location that everyone comes to, consultants can just go to the World Tour location nearest their own city. So there's typically a few different ones throughout the country. I think there's 12 in the US or something like that. I can't remember, maybe more than that. Canada, I think, only has like 4, so we have to drive a little bit farther or fly in. But yeah, World Tour is in January and February. It does get you 500 points for the incentive trip if you do attend. Yeah, so there's that. And basically what World Tour is they tell you what's coming out for the spring and summer, basically. So what's coming, and just kind of, it's like a little like mini spirit rally and sneak peek into the coming season. The top 50 trip was announced. Now this one, I don't know anyone who's earned this. This is the top tier, top level consultant trip. So the top 50 consultants in points that you earn for this trip, they are going to South America, Lima, and Machu Picchu. So a very cool, like once in a lifetime style trip. Let's see here. Then Scentsy Family Reunion. So this year for Scentsy Family Reunion, they did it in one location globally because it was Scentsy's 20-year anniversary and because Heidi and Orville were returning from London. So this year it was one big global Scentsy Family Reunion. They're going back to 3 locations next year. So next year it's going to be 1 for North America, 1 for Europe, and 1 for Australia, New Zealand. So if you're in Region 3, Australia, New Zealand, yours is going to be in the Gold Coast next year. If you're in Europe, it will be in Berlin, August 7th to 9th. And if you're in Region 1, North America, it will be in Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 28th to July 31st. So I did notice it's a bit later in the season next year. Typically what we've seen is that they'll do Scentsy Family Reunion in Region 3 and Region 2 a little bit early. And then Region 1 gets Scentsy Family Reunion usually like mid-July. So next year it is late July, very end of July. And then they're doing the other ones a little bit later even, so into August. So I don't know. We're going to get spoilers much later next year than we did this year and in previous years. So I kind of prefer it in mid-July because I'm always chomping at the bit for fall myself. But we're going to have to wait longer next year, I think. So there is that. And that is, I think, everything that happened today. So to recap launches, we just had the super secret LTO announcements, Lord of the Rings, which we knew about. And then we had the Walt Disney World Signature Treats line announced. So the 5-bar bundle available in October. And then they teased a either Wicked or Wizard of Oz collection at some point in November. So that was kind of what was announced today as far as relevant to everybody. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. And that was fun. I've had fun doing these little videos for you at the end of each Scentsy Family Reunion day to kind of recap what happened and kind of let you know what happened and what to expect for the coming season. So overall thoughts on Scentsy Family Reunion, I thought it was fun. I really liked seeing what's coming for the coming season. I love the stuff we have in the catalog this coming season. The limited time offer collections are out of the park, next level. I cannot believe how good they are. Like I was actually a little bit secretly worried because last fall and winter was so good. I was like, they can't possibly match that. Like how is it going to be as good as last year? But they somehow did, I think, even better. Like we haven't smelled the things yet, but I think they're going to be even better. So it's looking really good. I'm very excited. And yeah, it's a great year. Scentsy is doing some awesome things. And I think they most certainly finally got the memo that we want more bakery. Because for a few years, maybe about 2 years there was a bakery drought. We were not getting a whole lot of bakery in the catalog or in limited time offers. They got the memo. We are getting a bunch of new bakery scents in the limited time offers, a bunch of new catalog bakery scents, and an entire collection of bakery scents in a licensed collection coming up. So really cool. I cannot wait. And yeah, I would love to know in the comments below what you are most excited for the coming season and whether you've ever been to Scentsy Family Reunion. If you've ever been, put it in the comments below and let us know how it was. Next year's Minneapolis and Minnesota, which isn't all that far, like it's far from me, but as far as the grand scheme of things, Orlando couldn't be farther away from me. That is the opposite side of the country, opposite side of the continent from me. But Minnesota is like closer to Canada, and I feel like it's somehow just easier to get to, and I probably wouldn't cook there in the summer. So I think I might go to Minneapolis next year. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna try to do that. So you may see me at Scentsy Family Reunion live next year. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you in the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.